This is The God Delusion, a book about theism and atheism. This is Richard Dawkins, a world-renowned atheist. He wrote the book. This is also Richard Dawkins. Take a look.
What do you think is the possibility that intelligent design
might turn out to be the answer to some issues in genetics or in evolution?
It could come about in the following way. It could be that at some earlier time, somewhere in the universe, a civilization evolved by probably some kind of Darwinian means to a very, very high level of technology and designed a form of life that they seeded onto perhaps this planet. Now, that is a possibility and an intriguing possibility. And I suppose it's possible that you might find evidence for that if you look at the details of biochemistry, molecular biology. You might find a signature of some sort of designer. And that designer could well be a higher intelligence from elsewhere in the universe. Well, but that higher intelligence would itself have had to have come about by some explicable or ultimately explicable process. It couldn't have just jumped into existence spontaneously. That's the point.
So, intelligent design isn't crazy, but it's not God, it's aliens. Panspermia, right? Here's the problem. He fails to meet his criteria for causal explanations regarding design. Remember this? This is The God Delusion, a book about theism and atheism, but you already knew that. Let's flip to chapter 4. Here he explains how we should approach the idea of a designer. For the sake of the argument, let's assume it works. Here's a summary. It's tempting to attribute the appearance of design to a designer. We shouldn't, unless we explain who designed the designer. Therefore, the appearance of design is an illusion, and therefore the designer almost certainly does not exist. There are several problems with this, but that aside, let's hold Dawkins to his criteria. Notice how in attempting to explain the origins of life on Earth, he appeals to extraterrestrial life without explaining its origins. He mentions Darwinian evolution, but that doesn't explain how life came about in the first place. This is, by Dawkins' own logic, faulty. How? Let's plug this into the premises. It's tempting to attribute the appearance of design to aliens. Somehow. We shouldn't, unless we explain who designed the aliens. Therefore, the appearance of design is an illusion, and therefore aliens almost certainly do not exist. And there you have it. If you were skeptical about Dawkins' approach to intelligent design, just ask Dawkins. He'll debunk it for you.